looks like the default until 6 years ago was a pregnant woman never takes the vaccine. It causes miscarriages. It causes neurological disorders in the babies. It's on record. It's on the inserts. Now they say pregnant women need double flu. Take 2 and take everything else. It's all about, I mean, I hate to get gross here, but you've heard about the phenomenon in government buildings suddenly, that people are peeing on the walls and going to the bathroom in cubby holes and in the hallways, even though the bathrooms are working perfectly fine, and smearing it all over the walls. This is what mental patients do. This is what people who are above the law start doing, is just running around going to the bathroom as poop bandits, as they're known. This is what has now happened. In a decadent society that goes insane, Japan used to be the most clean country in the world, obsessed with cleanliness, obsessed with being honorable. Now Japan has an epidemic of adults, not old people, adults wearing diapers. And the big thing is to go to the bathroom on yourself. And they have things that I'm not going to even mention on air that are a phenomenon now. The most popular overall fetish bars in Japan now are scatological. And you say, Alex, why are you going here? Well, psychopaths end up killing 3 people a week when they start falling apart and going off the rails. Not 1 a year. But the average yuppie trendy just starts wallowing around, not paying their bills, not working, and wearing adult diapers. It's like Idiocracy that Mike Judge made, genius film that he wrote. In the film, people are so decadent, they think being able to talk is not trendy. So the dumber you are, the cooler you are. And people's easy chairs drive them to the refrigerator so that you don't have to get up off your easy chair and have a toilet in them. Guess what? They've now come out with that. Idiocracy came out, what, 10 years ago? 11 years ago? Now, guess where? Japan is producing easy chairs with toilets in them. And robots that wipe your hind end. And by the way, I'm not the one focusing in on this. This is not potty humor. I'm not 5 years old. Or 4 years old. This is what's happening. Our civilization is degenerating, and we have this fascist pig mayor down in Houston wanting to arrest preachers that give anti-homosexual sermons. That's where we're going here. We can't stop Ebola, but let me tell you, we can pay for everybody to have a sex change. This is a society about to collapse. Every indicator, every red balloon, every red flag, every yardstick, we are in deep level crisis. Let's continue here. 911 emergency dispatchers instructed not to say Ebola over the radio. That's out of Fox News, D.C. They're being told not to create panic, and are being given a secret code to describe Ebola. See, the cover-up's already on. As I said, Ebola probably is already spreading in the U.S. They had to let it in and let it breed first, and then they'll not, they'll say they don't know where it all began or where it started, and it's all Obama's fault. And it's going to bring in a medical tyranny, forced inoculation, and the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation dedicated to population reduction, and the Monsanto vaccine they produced. I'm going to say that again. Bill Gates, we keep warning you about. People are like, why about Bill Gates so much? Because I've studied him. He wants to put an Ebola shot in you. You think that's going to be good for you? U.S. embassies in Ebola-stricken countries are still processing visas for non-U.S. citizens. That's from Representative Royce of California, chairman of the House Foreign Relations Committee, confirming that. Frontier jet that carried Ebola patient made 5 more flights after that. Colombia and other Central South American and Caribbean countries ban Ebola flights from Ebola nations. Boehner says travel bans should be considered by president as Ebola crisis worsens. Senator Cruz says they should recall Congress. Think so? Yeah. Recall Congress, vote on whether to authorize bombing ISIS or not, which you're supposed to do. They haven't done that. And vote on this. Why no protective gear for man with Dallas Ebola patient? We have video of this. We'll roll some of it in the background. The video from CBS News is up on Infowars.com, PrisonPlanet.com. This lends credence to Rob Dew running around the office thinking this is crisis actors because he's been analyzing video and he's worked at national TV, Home Shopping Network. You know, he used to be a director there. And so he knows stage stuff. And he says that, you know, why are people not wearing protective gear with the Ebola patient, as we have right there? Is it people just don't care and they're idiots? Or is it staged? A lot of people around here think it's something staged. Doesn't mean there's not Ebola out there. It just means, again, you've got a supposed Ebola patient, and you've got somebody walking around with him with a clipboard, not even wearing a paper mask. You've got cops out there standing around. And then you've got this individual directing them. I don't know. So fresh Ebola fears hit airline stocks. We've got a bunch of news coming up on that front.
My Magic Mud is a tooth whitening powder that removes plaque and detoxifies your mouth. It's safe for your enamel, giving you a beautiful polish and a dentist-like clean after every use. My Magic Mud is also the perfect remedy for pain caused by sensitivity. It strengthens your teeth and gums for a strong, healthy smile. The ingredients are 100% natural and it's safe for children. Simply brush with My Magic Mud right before bedtime for a cleaning you can count on. Visit mymagicmud.com.
This is Dan Pilla. Do you owe the IRS money you can't pay? Are tax debts crippling you? I've defended people from the IRS for over 30 years. I've helped thousands, and I can help you too. I wrote the book on IRS settlement, and I'm telling you, there's no such thing as a hopeless case. Call 800-34-NO-TAX to finally get free of IRS debt. With the IRS's new programs, there's never been a better time to solve your problem. Call 800-34-NO-TAX. That's 800-34-NO-TAX, or my website, danpilla.com.
Hi, folks. Alex Jones here with some important information. I want to tell you about Matt Redhawk and his team of patriots over at My Patriot Supply. Several years ago, Matt was sitting in his two-bedroom apartment, frustrated with the direction this country was headed and the charlatans willing to sell us out for a quick buck. Deciding to take action, a company run by patriots for patriots was born. My Patriot Supply has never taken a loan or accepted outside funding. They now operate 2 distribution facilities and employ over 50 hardworking American men and women. It is rare to find companies who practice what they preach. And that's why I stock my pantry with high-quality storable foods from My Patriot Supply. Go to mypatriotsupply.com/Alex today for special offers on emergency food storage, or call their preparedness specialist at 866-229-0927. That's 866-229-0927. Do business with someone who shares your values. mypatriotsupply.com/Alex.
The human body is extraordinary. Despite all the stresses we inflict upon it, it still works hard to stay in balance. Thousands upon thousands of people rely upon Heart and Body Extract to help their body stay balanced. This excellent 100% natural herbal formula helps maintain healthy blood pressure levels, cleans arteries, promotes good circulation, balances cholesterol, and more. HB Extract, paired with healthy lifestyle choices like good nutrition and exercise, can give you a life free of pain, sickness, and fear. Recapture your youthful vitality and experience your body healing itself with the aid of HB Extract. It's extremely effective and it starts working in just days. Visit hbextract.com to learn more and to read scores of testimonials from satisfied customers. And we've never increased our price in over 10 years. That makes Heart and Body Extract as great a value now as it was the first day we sold it. A healthy heart is a happy heart. Call 866-295-5305 or go to hbextract.com.
Jeremy Renner of Hurt Locker, such a huge star now. Just going back to why I thought Kill the Messenger was so powerful. I knew Gary Webb, never met him in person, but I interviewed him probably 15 or more times. Talked to him on the phone dozens and dozens of times for hours at some point. My wife remembers all this. And when I watched the movie, he talked and acted just like Gary Webb. I mean, he should win an Oscar for this. But if people didn't know Gary Webb, they won't know what a great job Jeremy Renner did. And that's a whole other side issue. I'm getting into Ebola, what's happening in the stock market right now. It's just crazy. And then we've got all this whistleblower intel coming in. Whistleblowers at Infowars.com. That's whistleblowers with an S at Infowars.com of your nurses, medical workers, military, family that's got military over there, sending 5,000 U.S. troops. Most of them aren't even trained in NBC properly. They're trained how to put on NBC gear, but they're not NBC specialists. Is a perfect way, and now they've got the Joint Chiefs of Staff saying that they will quarantine U.S. troops when and if they get it. I mean, what a disaster. You don't send soldiers. You send volunteer virologists and epidemiologists to the hot zone. You do not send soldiers unless you're training them for martial law. I don't know exactly what's going on, but I'll tell you this. Most of this is staged. It's scripted, and they clearly want Ebola to spread. Now, you can fill in the blank of why. My head is spinning at this point, and I'm trying to contain my anger. Even during the breaks, I'm trying to contain it. Because I think about how they're trying to bring down this country. Now they're trying to kill our prosperity. It makes me angry. And you can see the CDC ignoring their own protocols on purpose. Folks, they wouldn't let people with TB in. They're letting people with Ebola in. CDC says it missed opportunities to contain Ebola. Oh, we're sorry, it's getting out now. Oh, my goodness, that's out of Yahoo News, AP. Nurses, we were told to call authorities for Ebola protocol. You don't take Ebola patients to a regular hospital. The default is you take them to a CDC emergency center. They got 36 of them. That's why Bloomberg 2 days ago was asking, why weren't they sent to the government facilities that are designed for this? Because they want it to spread. They want plausible deniability. They probably got sleeper cells walking around spreading it. I didn't think they'd use Muslim radicals to bring it in before. I thought that was just some, Islamophobe hype. But now it's starting to click that God only knows. I think the other shoe is about to drop. I think something big's about to happen. And I've been saying that for months. And now you see this breaking loose. I think what you're seeing right now might be a diversion for nukes they're about to set off. Remember all the missing nukes? I am literally never have been on spider sense level like this. I have never. And I'm not trying to panic people, folks. I'm trying to get you to understand that you just see all the indicators and the stock market and the government funding Al-Qaeda and trying to start wars with Russia and raising the taxes till the country shuts down and Obamacare. I mean, it is just, we have enemies in control. There is no doubt that we are in the most grave danger this country has faced in 240 years, and I just got hardcore chills. I got goosebumps on my face right now that the camera can probably pick up. They are getting ready to drop the hammer. This is the takedown of the country. I'm getting my immune system ready. I know that. InfoWarsLife.com. The Survival Shield X2. Super male, super female vitality. The Oxy powder that flushes out the guts. 70% of the immune system, they say, is in the guts. The lung cleanse, all of it. That's what I'm doing for me and my family. That's how you support the broadcast. InfoWarsLife.com or 888-253-3139. Stay with us. Second hour coming up.
Thank you for
Tell your friends and family, tune in. This isn't a drill. It isn't a game. I've always been, InfoWars has always been at the center of the real fight.
Using unparalleled research in the development of a synergistic formulation based around the key concepts of super oxygenation, the next level in cleansing is here. With key ingredients backed by real clinical studies, the new Oxy powder, available through InfoWars Life, was invented during Dr. Group's research on the toxification of our bodies. Many herbal colon cleansers are harsh on the body and contain cheap and potentially dangerous ingredients, oftentimes full of synthetic fillers, GMOs, additives, or worse. hours. Gently start cleaning your body with easy capsules that start working while you sleep. Oxy Powder does not require time off work, and there's no need for bad tasting concoctions. Instead, Oxy Powder slowly releases monoatomic oxygen into the intestinal tract and body. Experience the astonishing cleansing power of superoxide and ozonide technology. Go to InfoWarsLife.com or InfoWarsStore.com to get started with Oxy Powder, or call 1-888-253-3139.